This video is a reaction to Margaret Nduta's death sentence in Vietnam. There's been several reactions to the story back in Kenya. So, people have already started a hashtag Free Nduta, hashtag Save Nduta. After that video, there's been several updates. According to the family, Margaret has only 5 days to be executed. I cannot confirm that. The family of Margaret Nduta, upon hearing the story, the grandmother has passed on, and her sister, who has undergone surgery, also now has a complicated situation. This was according to her mother, Purity Wangara. Details emerging hazard that Margaret Nduta's suitcase was changed during her layover in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, and that was when she was given a suitcase containing drugs. The family, led by the mother, Purity Wangara, are embarking. They are trying to visit Vietnam, and they've also appealed to the president, Ruto, to intervene and save her life. Nduta has been shown on several television stations in Kenya and also published in a graphic in Kenya.
The family of Margaret Nduta Macharia, who was sentenced to death in Vietnam after being found guilty of drug trafficking, has called on the government to intervene and save their daughter. The family in Karikwe village in Kiharu constituency in Murang'a County is also appealing to the Kenyan government to negotiate for her extradition, hoping she can serve her sentence in Kenya rather than face execution in Vietnam. The 37-year-old Nduta was arrested in July 2023 after being caught with more than 2 kilograms of cocaine concealed in her baggage at the Tan Son Nhat International Airport in Vietnam. Margaret Kimathi tells us that story.
Tears and pain. Purity Wangare, the mother of Margaret Nduta, is struggling to contain her emotions after receiving heartbreaking news about her daughter. For over a year, Wangare had lived with eager anticipation, yearning for the day she would reunite with her child. After she left home in 2023, she had held on to hope, dreaming of seeing her daughter succeed and build a bright future. However, on Saturday, those dreams were shattered.
Akanipigia, akanijabia, mam, nilipata magi wetu alikuwa kotini na akachikwa na akahukumiwa kunyogo.
She recounts that it was her daughter's first time traveling overseas in search of better opportunities. The 37-year-old woman had hopes of settling in the foreign country if things had worked in her favor. Now the family is pleading with the Kenyan government to intervene.
Mimi amuomba munisaidie, muniletee huyo msichana huku, alafu mkitaka kumfuga mumfugie huku. Mpeleke huku Kenya na muomba tu.
Ile information yenye tuko nayo ni kwamba alihukumiwa tarehe 6 na amepewa siku 7 aweze kufanya appeal, otherwise ataweza kufanyiwa kulingana na hukumu yenye iliweza kutolewa. So tumebakisha siku 2, kwa hivyo serikali ingilia kati na mfanye haraka huyo msichana wetu arudi hapa Kenya.
Relatives believe she deserves a second chance and are appealing for diplomatic intervention.
Na tunajua msichana wetu alikuwa msichana mzuri, amekuwa akiwa msichana mzuri wa kanisa, na ndio hatutaki kuongea sana, lakini hatuna uhakika na hayo maneno ambayo inasemekana.
Anaweza leta hapa nchini ahukumiwe huko, yani afungiwe huko, asinyongwe huko Vietnam.
Margaret Nduta Macharia was convicted by the People's Court of Vietnam on March 6th after being found guilty of smuggling over 2 kilograms of cocaine. She had been arrested in July 2023 while on transit.
The Parliament of Kenya have also sat on this issue and have actually addressed the minister in charge to engage with the government of Vietnam and find the details.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to provision of Standing Order 42C, I wish to request for a statement from the Chairperson of Departmental Committee on Defense, Intelligence and Foreign Relations regarding the sentencing of Ms. Margaret Nduta Macharia in Vietnam. Honorable Speaker, on July 2023, Ms. Margaret Nduta Macharia of ID number 28389979, who hails from Murang'a County, Kiharo constituency, Waidaga village, got an opportunity through a recruitment agency to travel abroad in search of greener pastures. Ms. Nduta left Nairobi for People's Democratic Republic of Laos through Ethiopia in the company of representatives from the agency. It is claimed, Mr. Speaker, that while on transit, she was informed by the agency that she needed to transfer her personal items to a new piece of luggage provided by the agency representative. From Ethiopia, Ms. Nduta journey ended in Vietnam under unclear circumstances. Her family was later called by an unknown person and informed that she had been arrested in Vietnam. On 6th March 2025, her family received information that she has been found guilty of drug trafficking and sentenced to death. She had the option to appeal her sentence within 7 days according to Vietnam laws. Honorable Speaker, it is against this background that I request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Defense, Intelligence and Foreign Affairs on the following. 1. Urgent measures that the government is taking to intervene and assist Ms. Margaret Nduta Macharia, a Kenyan arrested sentenced to death in Vietnam. And I understand, Mr. Speaker, that the appeal was meant to be done by 12th of March this year. And number 2, steps the relevant agencies have taken to investigate the allegations of swapping of Ms. Margaret Nduta Macharia luggage in Addis Ababa while on transit to People's Democratic Republic of Laos. And 3, measures that the government has put in place to facilitate the family of Ms. Margaret Nduta in reuniting with her and prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. And Mr. Speaker, might be also whether there is any foreign policies, and especially on many of our young people, Mr. Speaker, who are traveling out of this country through recruitment agencies, whether the government takes time to even educate them on the expectation and when they go, how they can be able to reach out to the embassies in case of such need of help. I thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity.
Defense, Intelligence and Foreign Relations. Major Bashir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And I think, as I've earlier said, that we have another statement and we'll still bring them together first week after we resume from recess.
Thank you. Joseph Lelmengit. Yes, Sabina, hold on. Lelmengit, take your seat.
Mr. Speaker, I just wanted to humbly request that the committee should reach out to the ministry immediately because, Mr. Speaker, this is a death sentence that is facing a Kenyan. It is urgent. The deadline, I think, was yesterday, 12th. So even if they would not deliver the message, I know because you're going on recess, I'll just request that this is immediately passed to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs so that they can start handling the matter and especially reaching out to the family who are on distress, Mr. Speaker.
Major Bashir, get all of the statement, liaise with Foreign Affairs. Even as we're on recess, committees are working. Once you have any response, communicate with the questioner and bring a response to the House on the first sitting day after recess.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Well guided, and I think I will get the statement and pass it on to the ministry so that we can get even an answer way before even we resume. Thank you.
So the story started in 2024. In 2024, Margaret Nduta, according to the story raised on the floor of Parliament, had a job offer in Qatar, which was supposed to fly through Addis Ababa and then subsequent trips, and then she get to Qatar. During a layover in Ethiopia, another person that she was supposed to travel with came, met her, and gave her a luggage that she takes the luggage for her. She also, not knowing anything, took the luggage, and then later on, she was given another ticket that she wouldn't be going to Qatar again. Now, she's supposed to fly to Vietnam, and that after Vietnam, they will pick her and whatever. So they added the luggage, not knowing that luggage was the one that contained the drugs and she was arrested. I'm so happy about how the Kenyan people have reacted to this story and are going all out to save their own. That is a great thing to do. And I won't be surprised that the update or the turnout of event changes. They are requesting the Vietnamese government to release Margaret to them so that she comes to serve her time in Kenya instead of sentencing her to death. And it's also been revealed that she has about 5 days to be executed. Whether that's true or not, I cannot confirm. But that is the story that is coming through. My name is Kenyan Brandt. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.